Hey guys, it's
Tick.
and Tech.
Welcome back to Jank Play.
Yeah, Tomb Raider 2 boys. I don't know where you're at. What are you doing?
I don't remember either.
Well, apparently you're dying to sharks.
Oh, I'm dead.
A whole death animation and everything.
You should start looking through that deck though.
Why?
Because I told you to.
Well, I'm not going. Yeah, maybe I'll just look through it and I won't say anything about it.
No.
I'm not gonna say shit. I'm just gonna look at it and be like, wow.
You're such a bitch.
Wow, that's cool. Whoa, look at that. You guys see this?
Y'all hear this shit?
You guys see this card? It's so good. Get shit on.
Get shit
Oh wow,
on.
an island.
Get shit
A
on.
forest.
I
Wow.
would be surprised if there was a mountain in that deck.
Nah, it's blue-green.
I know. That's why I said I would.
Why is Sol Ring on top of all the lands?
I wanted to show it to other people.
Oh,
I haven't. I just opened it and I just put them in sleeves. I didn't actually like do anything else. I looked through the deck a little bit.
Just a tad.
Yeah.
All
They
right.
changed some of the art. Like Arbor Elf is in there. It's
Oh,
pretty
is
cool.
it?
Yeah.
Sweet. All right, let's see. Woodland Stream. Advantage battlefield tapped.
Yep.
Green or blue? Wow, it's like a gate.
Yeah. There are some better ones too.
I would hope so. This guy enters battle tap. For green, and you can cycle him for 1 green.
This is ridiculous.
Thornwood Falls. Enter battlefield tapped. When it enters the battlefield, you gain 1 life.
Yeah.
That's the better one. Green or blue? This one goes with tapped. This is the cycling version of green one. When Vine Glimmer Snarl enters the battlefield, you may reveal a forest or island card from your hand. If you do, it enters the battlefield. If you
Untapped.
don't, it enters the battlefield.
Yeah.
That's pretty good. I like that.
Can you reveal if you join the land?
No, it has to be
A
a forest or an island.
Yeah, but if you have a card, like a land card that says it's a forest island, that counts too.
Yeah.
But most dualies don't say forest island on them.
Yeah, actually quite a few don't.
Don't?
Yeah,
Do?
most of them don't.
Yeah, most of them don't. Okay, this it. Hinterland Harbor enters the battlefield tapped unless you control a forest or an island. That's good.
Yeah.
This one freaking taps for 1 colorless. Pay 1 blue or green. Tap it. Add 2 green, 1 green, 1 blue, or 2 blue.
Yeah,
So
2 of each.
pay 1 land, get 2 land.
Yeah, 2 of 1.
So
Two
you
of
get an
one of
additional
each,
one.
or whatever. Yeah.
But
You get a lot of extra land or whatever.
weird combination. Let's see. Exotic Orchard. Oh, add 1 mana enemy color that an opponent controls. I have the Exotic Orchard in my token deck. I like the Exotic Orchard. It
There's
saves
nothing
me,
like
so
the
I'm-
Badlands or anything like that in there.
No, I wouldn't imagine. that there would
Because
be. You paid what?
it's
like,
tournament legal.
yeah, but also would you pay for this?
$50.
Exactly. So it's like you're not gonna get.
I got some other cards that are worth $50 though.
Yeah, but it's not the same.
You probably sell it for like $100 on eBay, and so it's like, oh,
Gandalf.
Gandalf's in the deck.
Choose. Okay, let's see. Sylvan Offering. Choose an opponent. You and that player each create XX green tree folk creature token. Choose an opponent. You gain that. Wait, you and that player each create X 1/1 green elf warrior creature tokens. Okay, that's cool.
Yeah. That deck's all about using your opponents against each other too.
So what if
So
you're
it-
playing 1v1?
Exactly. It's like it's better when there's more people, but 1v1 works.
Seeds of Renewal. Undaunted. The spell costs 1 less to cast for each opponent. Okay. Return up to 2 target cards from your graveyard to your hand. Okay, that's terrible. If you had more opponents, I could see it working
Yeah.
out really well. But 2 cards for 6 mana, it's kind of rough.
Right.
Realm Seeker enters the battlefield with X plus 1 counters on it, where X is the total number of cards in all players' hands. That's a nice one. The only thing is it's a 6 drop. Pay 3. Remove a plus 1 counter from it. Search your library for a land card, reveal it, and put it in your hand, then shuffle. Nice. Figuring out where to go?
No, not really. I'm working on it, kind of. But
Come on, man. You gotta make progress. You can't just fuck around.
I'm not just fucking around. I'm making progress.
Are you?
Yes.
You getting anywhere good? No.
I
This
don't
looks like you're going
know.
backwards. you've been here. There's a medipack down there.
Because I killed those guys.
Let's see. Overwhelming Stampede. Until end of turn, creatures you control gain trample and get +X/+X, where X is the greatest power among creatures you control. Damn. For 5 mana. You're alive still.
Fucking
Your AC is gonna fall out the window.
maybe one day, yeah.
Alright, let's see. Inscription of Abundance. Yep, that's the one. My mind picked a word and then it said, nope, that's the word. Don't change. Okay, kicker 3. Choose one. If this spell was kicked, choose any number instead. Put 2+1 counters on target creature. Target player gains X life, where X is the greatest power among creatures they control. Target creature you control fights target creature you don't control. So if you pay 5, you get all of those.
If you want all of them.
Well, yeah. That's not fair. Shit. Dang it, Braden.
How's that my fault?
How could you do this? You put them in slippery sleeves.
They're new sleeves.
Slippery sleeves!
They're new sleeves.
You're slippery sloping right now.
They are just new sleeves. Oh.
Oh my god, it's a diver.
Not anymore.
You have to at least beat this level this episode. At least I don't know how close you are. Yeah, no, in a little bit. I know, they're the good ones. They're the best Chips
Glad we
Ahoy.
all agree on that.
I don't even consider the other Chips Ahoy really Chips Ahoy.
I mean, they're pretty good.
Well, I'm not,
Not the same.
you know, because like when you think of Chips Ahoy, you think of the squishy ones, not the crunch.
Do you?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't ever.
When you say Chips Ahoy, what do you immediately think of?
The crunchy ones I would usually get when I was a kid.
Oh, well, I have
I don't
only.
know.
Well, those are the bad ones.
I don't even think the chewy ones were a thing at the time.
They definitely
Oh,
were.
That's sad. But I haven't. I've never had Chips Ahoy besides when I was like an adult.
Yeah, they're real. Well, I haven't.
I have. We always got the crunchy ones because Grandma has poor taste.
They're also really messy. Is the problem.
Yeah, true. Crunchy cookies usually are.
Yeah.
Not always. Home baked stuff is usually pretty solid.
True. Yeah, homemade stuff.
That's why, because it has more butter in it.
Probably.
Or the grannies have some secret that they don't tell us in upstairs.
They're
True.
freaking
We use our
baking
elderly
witches.
magic to keep it together.
All right, Elvish War Master. Yep. Whenever one or more other elves enter the battlefield under your control, create a 1/1 green elf warrior creature token. This ability triggers only once each turn. Okay. Elves you control for 7. Elves you control get +2/+2 and gain Death Touch until end of turn. Ooh, 7 mana. That's rough.
Yeah.
But it's 2-drop for a 2/2 that makes tokens. So you know, honestly, you can't go wrong with the rest of the card. All right. Elvish Piper. Yeah, I like this card. Pay 1 green, tap it. You may put a creature card from your hand onto the battlefield.
That is really, really good.
Yeah, no, it's super good. You get him out. I mean, he's a 4-drop, 1/1, so he's really easy to kill and he's harder to get out.
Yeah, but he can play any card from your hand as long
Yeah.
as
So if you have like a fucking 16-drop creature in your hand,
Yeah.
you can just pay 1 mana and just play it.
Yeah, that's
It's just like that one artifact dropper.
Yeah. The fucking.
Oh,
Tinker
Yep.
Master.
Oh, you
No.
did it.
I did it.
Apparently.
What is he, the Tinker?
No, that is a card.
There's
It's Tinker.
Tinker's a card, but there's a card that does a similar ability to this one, but with artifact creatures or artifacts.
Yeah.
Specifically.
And it's like pay 1 blue, tap it.
And then you get to return an artifact from the battlefield to your hand, and then play an artifact from your hand.
Yeah.
Oh, so you can just cycle really cheap for expensive stuff.
Exactly.
Yeah, you pay 1, you bring like a 0-drop to your hand, play a 16 drop,
Oh,
and then play the 0-drop again. Yeah.
Play Ornithopter.
Yeah, I have it in my artifact deck,
Ornithopter's such a
or my proxy deck. That's the one.
Yeah, Ornithopter's unironically a good card.
It's so funny. One of my favorite plays that I've ever seen with it, which was a classic with the Ornithopter, is using the scissors. I don't remember what they're
Oh,
called.
hey, the blue
But-
ones that make an artifact into a 5/5 with flying, right?
No, just a 5/5.
It doesn't have flying.
Ornithopter just has
Yeah,
flying,
so you-
which is
you-
probably why you remember that.
Yeah, you use it with the Ornithopter so that you get a 5/5 with flying on turn 2.
And it's really cheap as well.
Yeah, because it's a 2-drop. That's
Yeah,
it.
and Ornithopter is a 0.
Yeah, so it's literally like just bam. you
It's
get
a 0 drop
5/5
0/1.
with flying on turn 2. It's super brokey.
Yeah.
It's awesome though.
Oh yeah, it's
Oh, yeah.
it's kick ass.
It's just like Raging Goblin was the go-to for a long, long time.
Yeah.
Before-
Legion
Haste.
Loyalist.
Before Legion Loyalist. Yeah, it's just a 1-drop 1/1 with haste. That's what Raging Goblin
He has
is.
to attack every turn of Able, right?
No,
No.
Raging Goblin is just a 1/1 with haste. That's
Right.
all he does.
And then he got replaced though with Legion Loyalist because Legion Loyalist is 1/1.
Straight up better.
Yeah, he's a 1/1 with haste.
But also, when he attacks with 2 or more creatures, they get First Strike, Trample, and can't be blocked by
Creature
our
tokens.
Creature tokens, yeah.
Yeah. So he's just straight up just better. Let's see. Elvish Archdruid. Other elf creatures you control get +1/+1. Tap it, add green for each elf you control. Now that is
Yep.
good. That's a good card to get.
And it's perfect for that. kind
Oh yeah,
of thing.
because you have so many elves. The whole deck is elf deck.
Yeah,
And if you're shitting out a bunch of elves, you tap that once. You just play whatever you want.
Done.
pretty much. It would be cool if I could implement it into my Hydras,
No,
but I
Skepticism.
wouldn't be able to.
No, it would distract too much from the Hydras.
Yeah, because I have to have elves for it,
Yeah.
and like I could just add it and then use like what are they called? The 2 I do have in there already, right?
Yeah.
But then that's like 3 land and then 2 extra from the other 2 or whatever, right?
Yeah.
Like,
Pretty much.
but not much. It's really not that much mana at all. So
No, I think you want it to work in there because it's a good card, but it didn't work. Wouldn't work with the Hydras at all.
exactly.
That's the only problem. If you made an elf deck, though, obviously you want 4 of those in there.
Yeah.
You're done.
Yeah.
Who's last
Yeah,
time you
yeah.
saved?
Oh fuck. That
That's not possible.
don't worry about it.
Holy shit, dude! You haven't saved once?
No, apparently not.
Oh my god!
I know. I know what to do this time though.
How much progress did you
A 12
Oh.
minutes.
Yeah, a lot.
We finished a whole level.
It's not that much of a level.
We
anymore,
finished a
because
whole
I know where
level.
everything is. But
Basically, really bad.
yeah, no, it feels bad.
God damn.
Fuck.
Okay, anyways.
He wasn't hitting me as well. He missed like 7 shots in a row.
I know, you survived.
And then
for
when
a
I
long
killed
time.
him, he killed me.
Alright, Heroic Intervention. Permanents you control gain hexproof and indestructible until end of turn. For 2 mana. That's not bad. Okay. Genesis Wave. Reveal the top X cards of your library. You may put any number of permanent cards with the mana value X or less from among them onto the battlefield. Then put all cards revealed this way that weren't put onto the battlefield into your graveyard. Okay.
That's not bad though.
Well, no, it's 3 mana and then 1 X. So
Yeah.
you get that initial 3 and then use every mana after that. But, you know, if you're not careful, you'll just be dumping a lot of sorceries and lands into your graveyard.
Yeah, but
Alright, Hornet Queen. Flying Death Touch. When it enters the battlefield, create 4 1/1 green insect creature tokens with flying and Death Touch. I love Hornet Queen. Honestly, not that great, because it's a 7-drop for a 2/2 with flying Death Touch, and you get 4 1/1s with flying and Death Touch. So it's not that great, but it can be.
and it's perfect with that other card.
Which one?
The one that just gives me land for each elf I control.
What's the mana cost again?
Yeah, but this is an insect.
I know.
This is
But
oh
it's-
yeah, I get you.
I can just make the 7 land with that other card.
I mean, true. But yeah. Anyways, it's a 7-drop.
Yeah, that explains why the snake and the piper is really good.
Yeah. Well, yeah. That's the thing is you use the Piper and you play him for 1 mana and then you know fuck the opponents, I guess.
Yeah.
Just suffer.
Yeah. Cry.
What are they gonna do? You basically spent 1 mana.
Yeah. Okay. Counter target enchantment, instant or sorcery spell. Its controller creates a 2/2 blue bird creature token with flying. Okay. Meow. Plea for power. Ooh, Will of the Council. Starting with you, each player votes for time or knowledge. If time gets more votes, take an extra turn after this one. If knowledge gets more votes, or the vote is tied, draw 3 cards.
That one's super good.
So do you have to tell them what the different, like, what they each do, or
I think so, but
I think that okay, I guess that makes sense.
I mean, no, because it doesn't say. It
Yeah,
just
but
says
once
they
you-
vote.
Yeah, but once you play the card, they're
They'll
allowed to
know.
look at it.
Yeah.
So I guess you don't have to tell them, but you should, as a if
Right.
you're have good sportsmanship.
Right.
But it's really I really like that though because it's like 4 mana. It's a way of kind of bringing back what is that card? You just pay 2 mana.
Time
and
Walk.
Time Walk. But you know, with makes sense stuff. Basically making it so it's not OP as shit.
Yeah.
Because literally, like you could just not get to take an extra turn.
Time Walk is so fucking broken.
It is. It's super broke. 2 mana and you just get another turn, I guess.
Yeah.
And nobody gets to tell you otherwise. Alright, let's get the next one down. The next half. Okay, Mystic Conflict. Do you know where you're going?
Yeah, I do. I'm trying to kill this guy.
Okay, Mystic Confluence. Choose 3. You may choose the same mode more than once.
Yeah.
Same mode?
So it's like the
Oh,
same
yeah, I got you.
thing.
Counter target spell unless its controller pays 3. Return target creature to its owner's hand. Draw a card. Okay. Let's see. Devastation Tide. Return all non-land permanents to their owner's hands. Miracle 2. You may cast this card for its miracle cost when you draw it if it's the first card you drew this turn.
Yeah.
That's nice.
Yeah.
All non-land permanent. Yeah, but it returns all non-land. So yours is
So
not.
mine too.
For 2 mana though, that's just fucking rude as hell.
Exactly. And if I have like Elvish Piper or whatever, before I do it I can tap that for land. And
Yeah.
then have floating land to replay everything.
Yeah, true. Elvish Piper? No, I think you mean the other card. Piper's the one.
Whatever. The one that gives me land for each elf I control.
Yeah, I know. I knew which card you were
You
talking
knew which card I was talking about. That doesn't matter.
Okay, so Colossal Whale. Island one. Whenever Colossal Whale attacks, you may exile a target creature defending player controls until Colossal Whale leaves the battlefield. It's a 7-drop 5/5, but that's pretty solid. Whenever player... Model of Unity. Whenever players finish voting, you and each opponent who voted for a choice, you voted for Mace Cry 2. Had 1 mana mini code. Hold on, my mind just died.
Yeah, so anybody who votes for the same thing I vote for gets to scry 2 as well.
Okay,
Oh,
cool.
fuck.
That's helpful. Did you save it all?
Shut up! Shut
My
up!
God.
Don't say anything. Shut the fuck up.
Holy shit, dude. Well, might as well just start the episode
Shut
over.
up.
And,
Shut the fuck up.
I'll read all
Shut
the cards
fuck up.
again. This is what happens when I'm
Shut the fuck up.
when I'm watching
Shut the fuck
cards
up.
instead of you. He hasn't saved once.
Shut the fuck up. Just continue to read, card reader.
Play the game.
You're a
game
motherfucker.
player.
That's
Be
what
better.
you are, bitch
Oh,
ass.
Haven't you played enough
Shut the
Tomb
fuck up.
Raiders yet to remember?
No, shut up.
What a pleb.
You're just making me angry now.
It's because you're just easily angered by your own mistakes.
No, I wouldn't have been that upset. I would have been upset, but not this
You
upset.
can't take criticism.
I don't care.
that's the.
I don't care. Guess what? Surprise! I don't fucking care.
Fucking loser. Alright. The Horian Blade. Whenever equipped creature attacks, it deals damage equal to its power to target creature defending player controls. Equip Elf 2. Equip 5. Deals damage equal to its power to target.
Yeah, so if I equip it on a 5/5 and attack with it, and it
You just get to decide that it deals 5 damage to whatever you want.
really.
Wait, oh no, creature defending player controls.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's
So if I attack a player with it with a 5/5, then they just take 10 damage if they don't have any blockers.
no,
Yes,
no,
that's what it says.
no. It's not what it says. It deals damage equal to its power to target creature defending player controls. So
Oh.
you get to decide whatever creature that they have to take 5.
I thought it
damage.
was to the player.
Yeah. If only.
Whatever, that's still good.
It is. You can knock out a whole ass creature that way.
Yeah, I can just kill their creature and then hit them directly.
Basically, yeah, pretty much. All right, let's see. Song of Endu. So number 1, scry 2, then draw 2 cards. Number 2, create a treasure token and a 2/2 blue bird creature token with flying. Number 3, put a flying counter on each creature you control without flying. That's rough. I mean, it's a 5-drop, but it just gives all your creatures at the time flying.
It really does sound like it's a pretty freaking solid deck.
I mean, kind of, but the only difference is it's all one-offs. So if you don't get these combination of cards,
Well, yeah, but there's plenty of cards to pull from.
well, yeah.
And there's like cycling and stuff too. Oh shit!
What the fuck?
I don't know.
You just teleported. Lucky break.
Yeah.
Could use one of those right now.
Shut the fuck up.
Okay. Sail into the west. Will of the council. Starting with you, each player votes for return or embark. If return gets more votes, each player returns up to 2 cards from their graveyard to their hand. When you then you exile sail to the west, or into the west. If embark gets more votes, or the vote is tied, each player may discard their hand and draw 7 cards.
Yeah.
Oh, it's not bad.
The Sauron deck is about making orcs and then bringing them back from the grave as well.
You didn't get the Sauron one?
They didn't have it at the card shop.
Aw.
Yeah.
What other ones do they have?
There's the Elvish Council, which is this one.
Okay.
The Riders of Rohan, which is the one with Eowyn as the commander.
What does that one do?
It's about just amassing a huge army of humans. And then
You gotta compensate somehow.
yeah, and then Sauron is about orcs and bringing them back from the dead.
Nice.
And then there's the Food in the Fellowship, which is Sam and Frodo are the commander, and you have to keep Frodo's strength up with Sam's food or whatever. And I don't even remember the win combo or anything like that.
So dumb.
Yeah.
I definitely feel in the Sauron one. I like that.
See,
vibe.
the guy I talked to when I bought that one said he thinks the Sauron deck is the worst one out of the 4.
You think so?
Yeah, that's what he said.
Like worst
So-
performing, or he just preference-wise doesn't like it?
I don't. It's hard to tell because freaking Cam, his brother, has the Sauron deck, and Gabe is like, dude, it's so fucking good. But also, that might just be because Gabe is bad or whatever, right?
Yeah, maybe it's just a preference thing.
Yeah. I'm like, I wanted the Food in the Fellowship just because I like those characters.
And I would have bought the orcs.
Right. Like, it's just a this is the end of the level. Like,
Yeah, right, 'cause you just swim and then it just ends.
yeah.
Hey, you should save.
I just saved not that long ago. Before
Let's
I get too far.
Radagast, Wizard of Wild.
Radagast!
I
Who the fuck is Radagast?
He's the rat rabbit that was in the.
Radagast the Brown.
Yeah, the Hobbit.
He's one of Gandalf's brothers. Jeez.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
He's singing the freaking Hobbit.
Ward 1. That's nice. Beasts and birds you control have Ward 1. Whenever you cast a spell with mana value 5 or greater, choose one. Create a 3/3 green beast creature token. Create a 2/2 blue bird creature token with 1. And is he the commander, or is he just a card?
He's just a card. The
Okay.
commander is Galadriel.
Okay. Keep an eye out. Mirkwood Trapper. Whenever a player attacks you, target attacking creature gets +2 -2 -0 until it attacks. That's nice. Whenever a player attacks, if they aren't attacking you, that player chooses an attacking creature to get it gets +2 +0. That is rude. That is literally a fuck you to every other player besides.
If you play like a double-headed dragon or something.
No, just like if you have like a free for all with like 3 or more people, literally it's just like fuck you to everybody else.
There's lots of fuck you to everybody else things though in a lot of commander decks. Honestly.
That's fair. Alright, let's see. Arrestor of the Council. Whenever players finish voting, each opponent who voted for a choice you voted for creates a treasure token. You scry X, where X is the number of opponents who voted for a choice you didn't vote for. Draw a card. Cool. This is a passive ability. I just have to do it. Alright. Elrond of the White Council. Shit in your pants and then cry.
I don't think I want to be.
Elrond of the White Council enters the battlefield. Each player secretly votes for fellowship or aid. Then those votes are revealed. For each fellowship vote, the voter chooses a creature they control. You gain control of each creature chosen this way, and they gain this creature can't attack its owner. Okay. Then, for each aid vote, put a +1/+1 counter on each creature you control.
But I could just use that creature as a blocker
True. Well, yeah, I mean, yeah.
in a 1v1.
In a 1v1, that's all you could do.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, yeah.
That's honestly still not a bad deal.
No, it's definitely not great though when you're 1v1ing somebody,
Yeah.
because the alternative is a +1/+1 counter on each creature you control, which is far better than like if you were playing against somebody who's playing a token deck.
Right.
Let's see, because yeah, because for each fellowship vote, the voter chooses a creature they control. So I would get to decide, oh yeah, you just get my 1/1 like goblin,
Yeah.
and it loses all buffs that I was giving it.
Unless you had like a coat of arms.
Yeah.
But that's different.
Yeah, but so, you know. Alright. Serdan the Shipwright. Vigilance. Whenever Serdan the Shipwright enters the battlefield or attacks, each player secretly votes.
He actually spooked me.
Is he a bad guy?
What the fuck is happening?
He's beating the shit out of me.
Dang.
I was stuck against his fat face.
Okay.
Gun.
Each player secretly votes for a player. Then these votes are revealed. Each player draws a card for each vote they received. Each player who received no votes may put a permanent card from their hand onto the battlefield. Ooh.
You can use that against people too. Because obviously people are going to vote for themselves because they're selfish dicks.
Maybe, but if they know what the other ability is, they might try not to vote for themselves.
Right.
But then they would have to choose someone else to get an extra card. So it's like it's a gamble. Because then you're like, ooh, what if? You don't know.
It's a bomb.
Wind Swift Slice.
Oh, you know what? You know what's something that might be cool paired
What?
up with that? What is that card type you've been looking at a lot recently, Bryn? The gotcha ones or the,
Oh, the gotcha cards, yeah.
Well, no, it's the other ones. I can't remember the name of them.
Just unhinged cards?
Yes, unhinged.
Because gotcha is a thing in Unhinged. It's actually Unhinged is the set where the Lotus that we used for that combo came from.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, friggin' gotcha is a thing, and it's like every time a player touches the table with their hand, you can say gotcha and return this card from your graveyard to your hand, or like every time a player says life or save, right? You just can say gotcha and pull this card from your graveyard and put it in your hand, or whatever. Like there are
So
a bunch of
stupid.
them. There's one that gives all cards in your graveyard gotcha. So if any of the words in any of their names are said, you can say gotcha and bring them back. It's real silly.
That sounds complicated to remember.
Oh yeah,
All the
that's
different
why
shit.
it's a thing though, right?
Yeah,
Is
that's fair.
because it's fucking ridiculous and like, oh, if you touch your face, I can just say gotcha, and then I get to return this card from my hand or from my graveyard to my hand. Right,
That's so funny.
dude. Gabe and I were looking at them. Gotcha is broken.
Oh, of course. It sounds broken.
It's super fucking funny too.
It's so dumb. Okay. Wind Swift Slice. Target creature you control deals damage equal to its power to target creature you don't control. Create a number of 1/1 green elf warrior creature tokens equal to the amount of excess damage dealt this way. Ooh. Council's Dilemma. Starting with you, each player votes for Redhorn Pass or Mines of Moria. For each Redhorn Pass vote, search your library for a basic land card and put it onto the battlefield tapped. If you search your library this way, shuffle. For each Mines of Moria vote, return a card from your graveyard to your hand. Wow. Exile it afterwards. That's crazy though.
Yeah.
When you think about it, because it's like there's no downside. Either you get some lands, or you get some cards, or both. Of course, it is a 6-drop, but with mana ramp, it's like whatever moment. Mirkwood Elk. Trample. Whenever Mirkwood Elk enters the battlefield or attacks, return target elf card from your graveyard to your hand. You gain life equal to that card's power. Nice. And it's a 6-drop with 6/6 with trample. So that's pretty nice. Legolas Greenleaf.
Yeah.
Reach. Legolas Greenleaf. can't be blocked by creatures with power 2 or less. Whenever another legendary creature enters the battlefield under your control, put a +1 count on Legolas Greenleaf. Whenever Legolas Greenleaf deals combat damage to a player, draw a card. Nice.
I like to think that the reason that nothing that's a 1/1 can attack or block him is because it would just be like the Orcs in the movie. He just headshot it instantly and just dies.
Yeah, right.
Just not good enough.
You're not
But-
strong enough.
Here at 6:30, do you guys want to go to the card shop with me?
At 6:30?
Yeah. Or
Why, I thought you wanted to go tomorrow.
He said tonight or tomorrow.
Oh.
yeah. Well, I mean, it's also fine. We can wait.
Yeah. We'll have time to do all the stuff we want to do today and tomorrow.
Yeah, that's fine. Okay. We're at time.
I know. Progress has been made this episode too. Not as much as could have been, but also whatever.
Freaking.
Shut up. I will beat
Dumb.
you. I am an extremely angry man right now. I will kill you.
Be angry at yourself. Stop redirecting your anger.
I'm not gonna redirect it anywhere.
You're redirecting it at me. It should be directed at yourself.
It's not gonna be. We can end it here.
Yeah, well.
Obviously.
Yeah, so if you enjoyed the video, consider liking and subscribing.
Definitely go check out our other content.
Until next time, peace out.
Bye bye.